Today we will see how we can make a custom intake form in simple HTML JavaScript and connect it with Make webhook and thus create curated PandaDoc quotations automatically for clients based on intake forms. So this is the intake form I did make for my client. These are all GLB files. I'll show this intake form, how this works. This is actually a configurator for calculators, and the user who fills this form will be getting a custom PandaDoc depending on whatever he has filled up. First, I'll start with this intake form. So as you can see, this is the intake form. It works this way, like I can choose different sports, like depending on the sports the model size will increase. The tennis is the smallest one, and if we increase the length, it will go on adjusting more and more fields depending on the sports. We can have multi sports, like any kind of sports, and codes will get adjusted accordingly. So this is a dynamic intake form for user who is going to order a dome for his sports arena. So here, as we can see, this there are many types of configuration. This is in euro. These are the finance options for this particular size. This is in euro. If we change the country, this will be in USD. I will just show you how this dynamic system works. So let's start with North America, and let's say we will go by size 250, 240 by 160. So we are going to make a custom code which is for 240 and 160. We will choose this model as the energy efficiency, and in Doom options we have different kind of pricings. Please note that these pricings are only for this size, the size mentioned over here. So if you see the pricing here of skylight is $33,000, if we increase this, the pricing increases to $105,930. So every of the pricing options that's shown below is dependent and is dynamic based on the size that is chosen here. This is a very critical project where everything is dynamic based on the sliders, and based on that even the unit prices change, and those unit prices and the quantity exactly as is used by the user on the front end will get reflected in PandaDoc. So here what we are doing is 300 by 160, and we are choosing vehicle airlock, double emergency door, and presentation airlock. These three things we have chosen, and now we are going to select anchor size of this one. So please note the price is this. We'll keep it in a notepad separate. The pricing is this, and the sizes we have opted for are 300 into 160 feet, and our price is in USD. So this is what we have chosen in our intake form, and what we will do right now is I will just select my name, my phone number, and what I will do is no, but curious about cost, and as soon as I press this I get my finance idea, and this is my final cost as I see, and I will do get my PDF cost. As soon as I click on get my PDF code, this is a make form where the automation is going on. I'll just click it, run once, This is waiting for data. As soon as I press get my PDF code over here, it will show the data is going, as you can see, and this data is being reflected. See, the PandaDoc is going on a circle, the PandaDoc is going, and it just ran. So I just will get a PandaDoc quotation in my email inbox. See, I got an email inbox of 300 by 160 square feet. I'll just open it. We'll see it once again. So if we see the notepad file, we have 300 by 160 requirement and 750 to 451 as the final price. If we go at what the client has received, the client has received a quotation for 300 into 160 as was in the intake form, but you can say that the pricing does not match up. The pricing doesn't match up because this is the pricing we saw in the front end and we are giving a discount, so the pricing is a little lower than the pricing we saw on the intake form. Also, if you see that we have chosen metal L profiles in the front end, configurator, if we see that here, if you remember, we chose this one, metal L profile with resin anchors 15. This one is here. The prices are different because at our time when we did the quotation, we did at 300 into 160. What you are seeing right now over here is not the pricing for 300 into 160. It's 15. It's in euro, 15,000. If we change it to North America, and if we go to 300 by 160, you will see that the pricing we get for metal L profiles with resin anchors is 43,240. That's exactly what we have over here. So the dynamic pricings also come in PandaDoc from the front end, as well as the thing you are mentioned in the front end, like the radio buttons, the choices we have, like the choices we see over here, the radio buttons, this or this or this, these options also get reflected inside PandaDoc as radio buttons, extra points as checkboxes. Whatever you do in the front end gets reflected inside PandaDoc. So this is a bit complex process, because if we go by PandaDoc system, what we have done inside PandaDoc in the automation is a mix of a lot of codes that comes from the pricing table. As you can see from the JSON, the JSON we just used is quite like this. So all these values are coming from the front end and placed accordingly in JSON, so that this data is passed on to PandaDoc. And the entire thing has been coded by me. As you can see, this is a code. This is a specific code in JSON format that runs inside our make, that enables us to create this PandaDoc exactly as we need it. So shall we do one more test? Let's say we do Europe one. Okay, the one more fun thing is, you see that this quotation we have the payment system, we have all the payment systems in dollars. Even people who are familiar with PandaDoc knows that we have templates that we need to pre-decide what kind of currency we are going to have. Since we have chosen North America in the intake form, we have dollars over here. But say if we choose Europe, and in Europe we choose pool, you see the feet sizes changes to meters. Now we have 100 and say let's keep it to 108 meters. This one to 100 meters, say we keep it to 100 meters. 108 meters by 100 meters. This is the thing we made, and we want, there are 4 or 5 types of efficiency when it comes to Europe. In US we have different options. In Europe we have different. In US we have different options. So go to dome options. Here we have everything priced in euro if you see, and we choose all these options that are available if we need, and we choose this one. See, the prices are in euros, the finance is in euros, the cash is in euro, and we will send one more quotation to myself. Okay, and let's see. I will start this once again, run once, and get my PDF code. Let's see. This is going. Okay. See, the PandaDoc is running, so the PandaDoc will be sending a quotation to me at any moment of time now. I received 109 8 into 99 square meters, and if we open this document, we'll find now the entire quotation is priced in euro, and even the pricing table is priced in euro. If we keep this side by side, let's how do I do this? Okay. So okay, so this one is the one. On the left hand side we have the one for the Europe, and the right hand side we one for the US code. If we see the difference here, the first page doesn't have a difference except the currencies, but if we go down, you will see we have lesser options of dome in US, and more type of options we have in the Europe one. So this is very much customized as per the country, as per the currencies involved. The options we have in US is quite different from the options we have in Europe, as you can see. And this all coding and all system is done inside Make. So I am a master of Make. I am certified. I am a certified Make solution provider, solution architect, and I do all kind of advanced level coding inside Make so that the automation just happens. So this is the main heart of what we are doing behind the entire project, where this coding is specifically done to create PandaDoc without any API help, without any API guidance help, because the way these are made inside Make, we don't have any PandaDoc API guide to properly let us know how to do a PandaDoc table with checkboxes, multiple options, and also sections with radio buttons. So it was a tough project, but fingers crossed, the clients trusted in me and we got this project done. We have done many more projects regarding PandaDoc or regarding Make, and including CRMs, Pipedrive, and many other systems that I will upload in our YouTube very soon. But thanks for watching.